too bootylicious for you, baby.
Numaida, 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 Numaida.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just meditating with an old lady friend of mine. Allow me to introduce to you the elderly widow, Kin Ono, the pint-sized mother to the Tendo family physician, Dr. Tofu Ono. Long estranged from her son, perhaps for good reason, she is the type of mother who might love her son a little too much. She's a real smothery type who babies her son and undermines his decision-making abilities, even though Dr. Tofu may be one of the most mature, independent characters in the Ranma 1/2 universe. There are overbearing mothers, and then there is Kin Ono. Her methodology for raising children is dubious at best. In her mind, she is protecting her son, but any onlooker would tell you her actions are 100% insane. For one, everywhere she goes, she carries a giant 100+ pound shrine to her late husband, strapped to her back. She is adamant that Tofu pay his father proper respect, and she constantly prays to him, for comfort, to report her son's progress in finding a wife, but moreover to commiserate when Tofu does something wrong. While it is charming that she is still in regular contact with her deceased husband, come on, carrying that shrine around is a bit much. Also, should Tofu do something that for whatever reason, Kin doesn't agree with, her reaction is so bizarre, it's incredible. Her first reaction is to, of course, pray to her husband, and then, like clockwork, try to commit suicide. Of course she knows that her son will interfere and save her, but her intent is quite real. Could you imagine having to deal with this? Finally, there is the issue of marriage, which Kin Ono is obsessed with. In a way, she's a step above, say, Son Tendo, in that she gives Dr. Tofu complete freedom in choosing his own bride. But whichever woman Tofu would choose has to pass his mother's tight criteria, and in that it is practically an arranged marriage. And believe it or not, there is only one prerequisite a woman must have to be deemed worthy of being the bride of Dr. Tofu Ono. Is it a charming personality? No. Is it the ability to cook, clean, and care for children? Not necessarily. Is it money? That's a plus, but no cigar. What is it she wants? Oh, let me tell ya, she likes big butts and she cannot lie. And a juicy little set of thighs. She wants a giant pelvis and a muscular waist with lots of childbearing space. He'll go swing. Feel some hands on your butt. What an 88-year-old slut. Those asses, they need comparing. She's violating and just not caring. They'll all be open to a strict shot. Kasumi's out of the picture, though it might sound a little ornery. There's nothing but Kasumi that can make you horny. Ooh, this one's tight and firm. Wanna step up on my platform and go pushy, using only your ample-sized tushy. The only way of advancing is a pelvic thrust when you stop dancing. Secure me, reassure me, with an ass like DOJO YABURI. Away with those petite weights. Want cushioning to keep the child safe? Take some muscular glutes and you gotta slam dunk. She's gotta have junk in her trunk. So Tofu, Tofu, are you thirsting for some ass?
Hell yeah! Shake it!
Not good.
Shake it.
Ah, there's a healthy butt. Ono loves back. That's right. The only thing that matters to Dr. Tofu's mom is a ginormous pelvic bone, a wide set of hips, and ample posterior. She is the perfect judge of asses, and she'll scope out every would-be bride to find one that is sheer perfection. And Granny Ono don't want none unless you got buns, hun! So important is an ample posterior and beefy set of childbearing hips that Tofu's mother is a firm believer in pelvic fortune-telling. After passing her touchy-feely pre-screening process, the bridal candidates are to compete one-on-one while standing on a narrow podium. In a musical chair-style battle, the two ladies dance to music, back to back. When you choose a bride, the pelvis must decide. First you dance a little jig and then your hips collide. Boom! When the music stops, the ladies must try to knock each other off the podium using only their butts. The battles play out tournament style, and the last lovely lady standing would call herself Mrs. Tofu Ono. Now, those of us who have been following Dr. Tofu's story know full well that there is but one woman who he is destined to be with, that being Kasumi Tendo. Kasumi does not possess the correct assets to ever win this tournament, especially now that the muscle-bottomed Ranma Tome has entered the fray. The spotlight is on you, Dr. Tofu, to muster up all the courage in your body. Will Tofu speak out against his tyrannical mother and profess his love for Kasumi? He had better, for Tofu will not be leaving this ceremony without a bride. No ifs, ands, or buts. It takes a very unique human being to pull off the combination of creepy and charming, and one of such people is Kin Ono. In this day and age, there are mothers out there, I'm not naming names, who have children for all the wrong reasons. Either they pimp them out, treat them like possessions or pets, or bring them into being solely to fulfill some selfish, invisible desire. Kin Ono, with all her skeezy antics and domineering attitude, looks like a bad mother on the surface, but she is, in fact, the exact opposite. She is Tofu's guiding light, a caring, loving, nurturing soul. Sure, she's creepy, but a fun kind of creepy, and while she offers a suggested path for her son to follow, she knows deep down that Tofu carves his own niche in life. Dare I say, much like his father before him. Well, it's been fun. We've had a few good laughs, but now it's time to shut the door on Kin Ono's story. Until next time, you crazy old bat.
Namaida, 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 Namaida.
This has been a Ranma 1/2 character profile.